Hi everybody, it's Nikki here and welcome to a makeup video. So today I have for you my 50 Shades of Green update for you. This is a fantastic ladies collaboration and I will leave all the information you need in the description box below this video. So I don't think I updated in November. To be fair, I missed a lot of videos in November. My mental health is slowly getting better, words. Yeah, I'm getting there, folks. The antidepressants are starting to make a difference, and I don't know, maybe I've got weepy eyes today, don't know why. Maybe it's the fact that Christmas is just around the corner, which is keeping my mood up. I don't know. We'll see in the new year when Christmas is over and I have nothing. I do have something to look forward to in January. I get my best Christmas present of all the year. A little late in January. It is my letterbox contact about my daughter who was adopted to a new family many years ago when I was really struggling with my mental health. So unfortunately I don't have any contact with her throughout the year, but in January I get my letterbox contact, which is not specifically from her specifically, but it tells me all about what she's been up to, what she's doing, what she's loving at the moment, and what hobbies she has and how tall she is. And so yeah, it's the highlight of my year, and it's my belated Christmas present, but it's the best one of all, and it's worth waiting that extra month for. So yes, I do have that to look forward to, so maybe that's helping to pull my mood up a bit, because I know I'm so close to getting that letter. It's always a double-edged sword with me though, because I love getting the letter, I love hearing about my daughter, but then it hurts me so much that somebody else has to tell me what she's up to. We won't go into. Anyway, so this is one of the project pans that is going to run into 2023. I believe it doesn't finish until April, I think. March or April is the finale, and it is one that I am going to continue into next year to finish. I don't know if I will take part in the next 50 Shades of, I know the colour and it seems a little easier than green. I only took part in the green one because green is my favourite colour, but it's a big project pan because it's 50 items. And next year I want to come away from those big project pans and go back to doing the smaller project pans, which only have like 5 or 6 products in them each, because I want to play with my makeup next year, and I can't do that if I have to have 50 products in one project. So yeah, it's a great idea and I love the ideas that the Fantastic Ladies are coming up with. I just need to concentrate on some smaller projects. A lot of the new projects recently have been big numbers for a year-long project, and I kind of want to do the smaller numbers for a shorter period of time kind of projects. I want to go back to how it used to be, kind of a few years ago when I first got into it. Anyway, I've waffled on enough. Let's get into it. So I do have some items that are rolling out this month. So the first one of those is my Avon True Nutrifex Ultimate Moisture Daily Body Lotion. So it is this. It is all gone. This is extremely liquidy. It literally just pours out of the tube as soon as you sort of open the lid. So it was really easy to use up. I think this is my last one of these. I think I got 4 Originally, this one is for the normal to dry skin, but I did have 2 of the dry to very dry skin, which were even better than this one for me personally, because I do suffer with dry skin. Look, I got these for free, so I'm not going to complain, and it was a nice body lotion. It smelled nice as well. The smell was really, really nice. I don't currently have an Avon man representative in my current area, so I'm not gonna repurchase this, but if I ever had a friend or something who said, hey, I'm doing Avon, do you want to have a look at the brochure, then I would definitely have a gander, and if I saw this product I'd probably pick some more up because it was really, really nice. And yeah, even though it was very liquidy, it meant that it just soaked into my skin so much quicker. And especially in these cold months when, you know, you get out of the shower and you're like, oh, I need to get dressed as quickly as possible. You don't have time to wait for your thick body lotion to soak into your skin before you want to get dressed. So having something like this, which was just quick and easy to soak into my skin, meant I could get dressed quicker in the colder months. So yeah, I liked it. I liked it. So that is going in the bin. I don't save body care empties, only my makeup empties. The next item isn't so much, oh, it is a rollout, but I didn't finish it. I can't remember if I said 22 uses for this or not, but I have used this a total of, how many? 10 uses. And you know what, I'm gonna say, okay, done. I think my goal was to actually finish it, if I'm honest. I think the goal was to finish it, but I want to play with some other colours, I really do. So we are down to where the line is on under the OPI, so we're just there. So I've used a fair bit of this mini. This is the OPI in Is That a Spear in Your Pocket? And as I say, I've used this quite a few times. I've used it 10 times, and I have over 200 nail polishes. So although yes, it would be ideal to finish this, I think, I mean, I might bring it back again in the new year and do another 10 uses on it. I don't know, but right now I know I love this nail polish. I know I love the colour of it. I'm not in any rush to finish it because I do love this colour. And it's only a mini, so I think I could bring that back next year, do another 10 uses, maybe finish it for next year. I don't know, but I'm going to roll it out for now so I can reduce some of these products that I am panning currently, because with my Zodiac panner as well, I've got 12 nail polishes in there. I've added some new nail polishes to another project pan that I'm doing. So when I was sorting out my nail polishes that I'm project panning at the moment, I realised I have quite a lot, so I'm not getting many uses out of anything at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to roll this one out, but I did wear it with some of my other nail polishes, so I'm just going to talk about that. The first one I wore this nail polish with was my Essence Shine Last and Go in Mermaid Tails, and it is this beautiful, stunning colour. Then I wore this Essie nail polish in Naughty Nautical, so beautiful, stunning colour. This actually comes off a lot lighter than it does in the bottle. I think that because obviously you're seeing the colour quite dense in the bottle, it does come off as a little bit lighter on the nail. So yeah, it was nice, but I didn't like it as much as I liked the Essence shade. I much preferred the Essence shade. And then I also wore this Revolution nail polish with this manicure, and this is in the shade Poison. It's beautiful deep forest green. That shimmer isn't very obvious on the nail, but it's enough that you can like catch it in certain lights, but it's not like, ooh, there's shimmer in that nail. It's much more obvious in the bottle than it is on the nail. And then last but not least, I only just got 2 nails in this. It does look like there is some left at the bottom, but that has dried up so much. I struggled to get this out of the bottle. This is the L'Oreal Gold Obsession in pure gold. It is a stunning gold, and yeah, it's completely empty. I'm going to put this in as my empties. It is sat there right at the bottom of the bottle, but like I say, I couldn't get it. I really struggled to get 2 fingers painted with this when I did this manicure. So I'm calling this finished. I have used up the majority of it. I really wish I could find this again, because I love these Gold Obsession nail polishes from L'Oreal that they did, but they don't do that anymore, which is a shame, because I love that range, and I would purchase backups of this if I could find it. But yeah, I have other gold nail polishes I can use instead, but I loved this shade. So that's an empty. Wasn't in the project, but I did wear it with the nail polish that was in the project. So I will keep that. That will go into my empties. These 3 nail polishes will go back into my nail polish drawers, as will the OPI, and that will no longer be in the project pan. The OPI finished off, what weight did I do it? The OPI finished off weighing 18.96 grams, and in the beginning when it was first introduced it weighed 20.45 grams. So I've used about 2 grams worth of it, or 1.5 grams of it. So I'm very, very happy with that. The next item, it's not rolling out per se, it's just changed a little. So it was the e.l.f. Mint Melt No Budge eyeshadow stick in the shade Ice Cream. It broke, but I'd barely used this, barely used it. So I was hesitant to just throw it away and say, I'm done. And I was lucky, it fell on my brand new desk, which was clean. So I was able to save the product, and I managed to repress it into this little MAC sample pot that I got when I had a sample of the Studio Fix foundation. That's the word I was looking for. So it's a small enough pot that I could press it into here. So it's now about half full. And actually, guys, by repressing it, when it was in the stick, it was very dry, extremely dry. I thought, oh my God, I'm gonna have to try and get some use out of this before it actually does like dry up on me and I can't use it. And that's probably why it broke, because it was so dry. But when I crushed it up and put it into this pot, it must have, I don't know, rejuvenated it or something, because now it is so super creamy. Really, really creamy. Like, I stick my finger in there and yeah, I mean, it gets under my nails and stuff, but I don't generally use a thing. You can kind of see it there. When I apply it with a brush, it's so much nicer. I hate sticking my fingers in things. But yeah, I now use a brush to apply it and I freaking love it. So this is staying in the project, but it's no longer a stick eyeshadow, it's now a cream eyeshadow. And this one has obviously changed weight, but I have used this 6 out of 10 times. I put this in for 10 uses and I have used it 6 times. I wasn't even sure I was going to get it used twice when it was in the stick. I think it broke on its second use and I was like, oh, bloody knew it. But it's reawakened it. So guys, if your eyeshadow sticks feels a bit dry, crush it up into a pot and it will rejuvenate it. Or it might. I mean, I'm not saying it definitely will, but it might. And you might be lucky like me. Also, if you don't like the sticks, but you prefer like potted, get yourself some little sample pots and crush them in. Wax. So this is going out. It's not going in my empties because it's not technically empty. I will keep hold of the shadow stick, but this is what is going to end up in my drawers from now on. So current weight as it is now in this pot is 9.82 grams, and that is the weight that we will go from now on. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning and let's talk updates on the other products. So the other eyeshadow stick that I have in here is again the e.l.f. Mint Melt eyeshadow stick, but this one is in Mint for You. I do have it on as an eye base today and it is a stunning colour, very vibrant. This one hasn't dried up or broken on me yet, but never say never. We still have quite a ways to go. I am a bit hesitant about pulling these up now, but that is how much I have left. So this one hasn't broken on me, touch wood, yet, but if it does, I have a couple of other sample pots that I could crush this up into. So I'm quite happy to do that. If I find that it is starting to look a little bit precarious in here, I'll just crush it up anyway. So I have now used this a total of 12 times out of 22 uses, because this was in originally for 22. I've reduced the amount of uses that I've decided for things now because I want to rotate through my collection more, but I'm going to stick to the 22 uses for this one. And it has gone from 13.91 grams at the last update to 13.85. So yeah, it's had 11 uses previously, and then today is the 12th use. So yeah, it's because I was using the other one more frequently than this one in the last month or so. So that's why it hasn't had too many uses. The next item is my Comfort Zone palette, and my goal for this is to hit pan in 4 of the shades on the green side, but as you can see, we've had no more pans this month. We already have pan in here, very small one, but it is there, and we have pan there, but we have not hit pan on this shade or this shade yet. I have started to sort of dabble and play with these shades here, because I'm beginning to think that maybe I just try and hit 4 pans in here, just anywhere 4 pans. So I might actually just say, okay, I can work on any shades in here and try and hit 2 more pans. That's what I want to do. I want to get 4 pans in this palette, doesn't matter which shades they're in, because I just cannot see myself hitting pan in this darker crease shade at all, not for a long time. And I want to be starting to move this eyeshadow palette out of my drawers sooner rather than later, so that I can move on to other palettes that I want to play with as well. So yeah, I think I'll start working on these browns a bit more. I still think I'm going to hit pan in the brow bone shade on this side, but I will start working on these brown shades a bit more to see if I can hit pan in one of those, because otherwise I'm just not going to do it. Last update, this weighed 59.51 grams and it now weighs 59.40 grams. So some usage on it, but not a lot. The next item, oh my god, I can't wait for this primer to be finished. So this is the I Heart Revolution Mint Choc Chip Colour Correcting Primer with vitamin C and E. The writing is starting to rub off. I'm guessing we're about here. Anytime I try and like squeeze up the tube to see where it is, it just comes spurting out and I'm losing it all. So I stopped doing that, but it definitely feels like there's an air bubble in there somewhere, and I don't think we do have too much of this. Also as well, anytime that I do like squeeze a bit out, it squeezes out way too much. I don't like this packaging. The hole that the primer comes out of is too big, and you get such a big dollop of this. You waste so much product. I wouldn't say I've used half of this because most of it has gone to waste, because I try and put some back into the tube, but it's such a hassle trying to do that, that 9 times out of 10 I just wipe off the excess. So it does deposit way too much product than you need, because that hole is really big, and the product is so thin and liquidy, it just pours out. So I'm hoping to have this finished in the new year, but I think this is going to be it's still going to go into 2023 with me, and I did not want that to happen, but I think it's going to, whether I want it to or not. So yeah, this however has gone from, where are you? 23.65 grams to 22.83 grams. So just shy of 1 gram has been used, but I probably used half of that, and the other half has gone into my towel. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so that's that. Foot mask, still here. Swiftly moving on. Next one is my Garnier Moisture Bomb. I'm holding it upside down because I have that much left. Like, not a lot. This will be an empty in January, that is for certain. I sit it upside down now to try and get it all onto the lid, because it's easier for me to access that way. I use this every time I do my skincare. I've stopped using this so much at night because with the colder weather and everything, I need a bit of a bit more sort of moisture for my face at night. So I've started using a face oil on an evening before bed, well, an hour or so before bed, and I only use this sort of in the daytime, just because it's a really thin formula, and I feel like it doesn't give me, although it's called Moisture Bomb, it doesn't give me as much moisture as I want on an evening. So I'm not using this as frequently as I used to, but it is getting used. This has gone from 39.10 grams to 32.48 grams. So it's going, and it will be an empty by next month. The next item I have is my I Heart Revolution Mermaid egg. I was panning the golden egg as my Pan That palette this year, and I have been watching Taro from Cruelty Panner, Cruelty Free Panner, I think is her channel name. She's been panning this particular egg as her Pan That palette this year, and hers is almost empty on this side and has quite a few pans on this side, and I'm quite envious because I kind of wish I'd chosen this as my Pan That palette this year. I would have had so much more fun with it. My goal is to hit pan somewhere in it. I'm mainly focusing on this shade here, which is a beautiful green. I have it in my crease today. It is that stunning colour. So it is that one there. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Haven't done it yet. So yeah, I have used this a total of 4 times now. So definitely not going to hit pan in 4 uses. But it has gone from 49.79 grams to 49.64. So not a lot of usage, but I have been using other palettes as well. Also as well is like over my birthday and going out doing Christmassy things, I've kind of been playing with some of my other palettes that aren't even in projects. So naughty me, but I just want to play. I want to play with my makeup, and I don't want to be stuck to having to use the same thing over and over again at the moment. I'm getting a little bit, I'm feeling a bit stuck in a rut, so I want to play. And that's why I'm reducing my project pans next year. Moving on, something that I never get bored of is my Benefit Dandelion blush. I love this. I am wearing it today. Still gorgeous. Still haven't managed to wear off the word dandelion yet. One day that will happen. In years. So this is in for 22 uses, and I have used it 20 times. 2 more uses and I can roll this out. I've used it 5 times in November and 3 times so far this December. Last time I updated you on this, which I believe was in October, the last time I updated you, it weighed 41.31 grams and it now weighs 41.20 grams. So 2 more uses and I can roll this out of this project. I will be sad about that because this is, I love this blush so much. But I do, as I say, want to play with the other products in my collection. So it does mean that I can play with some other blushes in my makeup drawers. So yeah, be a sad day to roll this out, but this will definitely be rolling out next month, and then I can play with some other blushes. Next one, talking of other blushes, I have this blush in. This is a MAC liquid blush. Again, all the lettering has rubbed off this, so I can't tell you the name of it, but it was from their Temptation Fate collection, I think it was called. This is an absolutely stunning colour. I also have this underneath the Dandelion blush, and it is so stunning. I have fallen in love with this, and it's a good job I still have loads, because I don't want to lose this. I wish I had bought 2. But maybe I shouldn't have bought 2, and I'm glad I've just bought 1 because this is going to last me forever. But this is also in for 22 uses. I don't think I've noted down every time I've used it, because according to my notes, I used it 6 times in November. Okay, that sounds more like it. And twice in December. Did I not wear it the other day? I might not have. I forgot to put it on the other day. That's why I didn't get the 3 uses, like the Dandelion blush. But it does mean that it has now been used 9, 10, 11 out of 22 uses. So this is going to be in for a little longer. But I think even when this does roll out of the project, I will still keep it in my everyday makeup drawers, because I just love applying this over my foundation and underneath a powder blush. Because it just is such a stunning colour. It's such a beautiful flush on the cheek. Oh, so gorgeous. Wait. Come on, Nicola. So last update, this weighed 15.81 and it now weighs 15.46. So I've actually used more of this than the powder blush. So maybe cream blushes is the way forward for me. I don't know. Am I going to get into cream blushes in the future? Quite possibly. I know that cream products have really like flown off the shelves recently, and I'm kind of wanting to get on that bandwagon. Maybe not so much cream highlighters or cream bronzers, but cream blushes, yes, more please. Although I don't need any more blushes. Anyway, moving on, we have my Cutex Care Nourishing Nail Polish Remover. I can't remember where we were last time, but we are down to here. I will need to pick up another bottle of this when I go into town this week because I'm flying through this, because I am trying to paint my nails more frequently. I might not have been able to do makeup in the last couple of months, but painting my nails is very therapeutic for me, and I just really enjoy the process of painting my nails. So obviously when you paint your nails, you have to take off the previous manicure first. So I'm flying through this, but yeah, this one has gone from 144.37 grams to 113.71 grams. So quite a lot of this has been gone. We are in the wider part, so it might not go so slow, so quick, but yeah, we're flying through that, and I need to repurchase it ASAP. And then it's in the bathroom. I thought, shall I go get it? And then I thought, no, it will be wet and gloopy and I don't want to. So the last two items are my Body Shop Peppermint Candy Cane Shower Gel and the Body Shop Peppermint Candy Cane Body Scrub. I have not really used the scrub very much, but I have maybe one use left of the body gel. There's literally, it's upside down. It's at the point where I've had to turn it upside down so I can get the last little bit out of it. So that will also be an empty for next month as well. It'll be an empty when I take a bath this week, because I will use it then. But yeah, so I haven't got them to show you, but they're just the little shower gels like this, the 50ml, I think they are, from Body Shop. I love them. I have quite a few of them. I am a massive fan of the Body Shop, and I will always purchase their shower gels, shampoos, conditioners and body lotions and stuff. So yes, but the body scrub I haven't really been using because I've just been washing hair, get out of bath and get in a towel and get dressed as soon as possible because it's too freaking cold to mess about. I'm so cold. So yeah, that is that. I am not bringing anything else in for this update despite the rollouts, and that is simply because I'm still working on all of these products. As I say, I want to reduce the amount of products that I have in my project pans, and I'm working on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 still in this project. I want to get it back down to 5 or 6 products at a time in the project. If that means I don't hit the 50 by the time the project ends, fine and fair enough. At least I've worked through. We're currently on 34 products so far, so 34 out of 50 is fine by me. That's not how many I've finished, that's how many I've started. So yeah, or I've brought in, should I say. Some of them I haven't started on. But yeah, I want to bring the number of products in each project pan down to around 5 or 6 products, so I'm not so inundated with so many things to work on. So I'm not going to bring anything new in this month. I'm sorry if you dislike that choice, but I need to make sure that what I have in my project pans is still interesting enough for me to want to use, because if I'm getting bored with it or I'm not interested in it, then I'm not going to use it, and then that makes the updates even worse because I have no update to show you. I'll have no progress to show you because I'm so busy working on 3, 4 different palettes or 3 different blushes, and there's only so much progress I can make because I don't wear makeup every day. So yeah, it is what it is. But that is it. That is my update for you for 50 Shades of Green. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!